Hey guys, welcome back to G Productions. Hope you guys are all doing well. Before I start this video, I want to say who thank for the support. Like I always say, the support really means a lot, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support. So you can see in this title, this video is a very important video, a video on Palestine, which I have done in the past before, but I feel like it's very important to keep making videos and trying to spread awareness. And I just want to say it's heartbreaking to see the stuff I have to see on social media, which I feel like it's important to keep spreading an awareness, sharing. So if you're watching this video, please share, because there's a lot of people that don't know about it, but there's also a lot of people that don't say it's not my problem. But there's most people are, seeing the news and media. They're seeing whatever the media is telling them, and they're believing that's going on, which I think is the wrong way of going on it. And also, like I could give you one example. I'm a Muslim, and I always see Muslims portrayed as bad people. But when people actually see Muslims, they're like, oh, they're not that. They're not completely not that. Which the media always portrays a certain people are bad because whatever's in their benefit works for them, which is completely wrong for us to sit there and watch the media and believe everything that's going on, because whatever's going on in Palestine and Israel, the media is not showing. And when people watch that and believe that's the truth and that's like a reality, it just like it just makes the bad people look good, and also it just leaves our innocent people that again, like innocent people under occupation, just leaves them out and says we don't need to speak about them. But in reality, that's not the truth. On social media, people have been getting blocked and getting like their accounts removed for showing the truth, which I feel like is important to keep making videos on it. Try spreading awareness. Try to share what's going on in Palestine, because I promise you, once a lot of people understand and know what's going on, they'll educate themselves. And when education comes in it, people will know the facts on Palestine and Israel. And it's important for me to keep making videos, because I feel like like if you're watching this too, it's important to keep sharing, because I think it like this. I think if it was going something on, like if it was me there, and what wouldn't I want people to speak up for me? Like of course I want people to spread awareness for me being in a bad state from whatever's going on, being occupied, which is sad and heartbreaking. And I feel like if you're watching this and you feel like if you got a social media account and you're like, oh, I don't have that much followers, I don't have that much likes, why would I share it? Don't think like that. Please share, because it's important. Like everywhere going on in the world about human rights, it's important to keep sharing. And in this video, also, you're talking about Palestine and Israel, and how I've educated myself and like learned to know that the history of Palestine, because before I didn't know that much. I didn't even know a country called Israel existed. Like, it doesn't exist, but I didn't know much about Palestine and Israel history. But when I started educating myself, I started knowing, and I feel like from then it's important to share videos, because a lot of the people are not educated, don't know. But the end of the story is, when they do know, most people speak up. They speak up. They know what's going on is wrong. They choose to speak up. Like, if you look at it from like Hollywood itself, like most of the actors will just don't not say anything because they want to get a paycheck, right? But if you look at like Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield, he spoke up, and they're saying he might be removed from movies. But that's the thing. There's a lot of people around the world that are speaking up. When they're educated, they're standing up. They're standing up to it, because what's wrong is wrong. You can't justify it in any way, and media always justifies wrong. Like, Muslims have always been shown in a terrible way in the media, but the thing is, in reality, when it comes to like actually non-Muslims seeing Muslims how they are, they're nothing like what the media is saying. Like, the media will only make countries look good when it's about financial gain for them, which I feel like, let them do the thing, but it's important for us to always go for the education, go for understanding what's actually going on. The reason why I feel like it's important for me to make this video is because till this day Palestinians have been attacked. Still today they're saying ceasefire, but nothing's happening. And there's a lot of people that are just going back to 7th October and saying Palestine started it, which like is heartbreaking to know, because like when we look back at it, it's most Israel has got the best defense, one of the best defense systems in the world. It's got like the best. If you look back at it, Israel's got one of the best defense systems in the world, best military in the world. But what they would say in return is Palestine kids are throwing rocks at them, which is completely like, if you look at it, like if you just consider it, how can a powerhouse such as Israel be attacked by a nation that's been, let's say, West Bank, Gaza, like very small than, like a lot smaller than Israel? Israel is a lot more powerful than Palestine. Israel is, like, compared to Palestine, Israel is nothing. Israel can destroy him like that. But what saves Palestine is the people, that true people that are supporting them, standing up for them, standing up for Palestinians being attacked. And it goes back to some people saying that Palestine, if you say free Palestine, you're basically an anti-Semitic, which, like, when I look back at that, when I educate myself on that, it's completely, like, misleading and not the truth. Because if you look at anti-Semitism, there's Jewish, like, there's rabbis that stand up and saying we are Palestinian, we don't cast Zionism as Jewish, like, as a part of Judaism, which because they know the reality. They know that because they know killing innocent people is not justifiable in any religion. And one thing I want to say on that is, it's sad to know that whenever some Muslim does something wrong, so someone that says he's a Muslim does something wrong, we got millions of Muslims standing up saying that's not our religion, that's not what we stand for. But when it's coming down to Israel, right, there's a lot of Jews that saying that this is our country, we need to fight for our country. And when you ask him, they say free Israel, and ask him free from what? They don't even have an answer. Like, if you look at it, two of the sides, right? If you have speaking to Palestine, like, people that stand up for Palestine, like me, like, if I could say, what do I want for Israel? I don't want no innocent person to get attacked. But if you look at people that are supporting Israel, they're like, we need to wipe them all out, we need to clear them, which in the case in wipe them out is, end the lives of children, women who have got no say in a war. Like, it's not like men versus men or army versus army. It's an army with civilians. When they say wipe them all out, they're saying wipe out civilians. Like, if you look at it, how heartbreaking that is. They're saying they don't care nothing about killing kids, which, like, if you look at it, how heartbreaking that is. They're saying that we don't care as much, we just need to wipe them all out and claim our land. And we got world leaders right now saying, let Palestinians leave, be relocated to another Muslim countries, and let rest of it be Israel. Why should that happen? Is their land, is their home? Why they should be evacuated completely? They've already been evacuated to the point that they got probably 2% of the land they actually had as Palestine. Like, people saying Israel has the right to exist, Yeah, it might do, but why? I don't agree with that, because why would Israel have a right to exist in a land they've taken, have killed people, have taken that land? Like, if you look back at it, people are saying Israel has a right to exist after 70 years. Yeah, but if that land was theirs, they voted the land. If it was a land that they voted and they got that land as Israel, that wouldn't be an issue. But what they're doing is they've been welcomed into Palestine and they've just been murdering, killing Palestinians and taking that land and pushed them to the corner, which Palestinians remain to the day. There's disgusting YouTubers like Nas Daily who also been saying that, or been talking in both corners, like trying to get the free Palestine audience but also getting the Israel audience, which is disgusting. Because I can sit here and say there's nothing on this world that will make me agree and stand there for Israel, because if you look at it, their history is built off killing Palestinians, taking that land, which is completely wrong. And to all the people that are saying Jews deserve the land, listen to this, right? Like, Palestine is a land of Muslims, Jews and Christians. And when we fight for Palestinians, we're not fighting for Muslim Palestinians, we're fighting for Palestinians that are Palestinians, like Jews, Christians. But it's sad that how they made it, they're saying that if you don't support Israel, you're anti-Semitic, which is completely a victim way to go at it. Like, they're killing children right now, but then when it comes to speaking up against them, you're anti-Semitism, because they think that's the way of going about it. Like, I've seen a lady, she was screaming, she was saying, we don't need an Arab land here, and saying free Jews. But then when it comes to the ceasefire, she goes, my people have failed me. I've seen that video on social media, and I was like, how disgusting it is. Now the ceasefire's intention is stop killing children, stop killing women. Now she's sad, which is a completely disgusting way to go on it. Like, how as a human being you could sit there and say killing people is alright, like innocent people are women and children. and children that have no sense of nothing and you're killing them is a complete disgusting way to go on it. So guys, if you've agreed with my points, please, share this video. If you don't, just please message me, because I'm willing to talk. I'm not, like I can give you one more story. I'll give you one more thing before I go. I had someone on social media sharing Israel, which I've respectfully messaged them and saying, we have to educate ourselves. I'll be like, I've educated myself and I've looked at it and it's wrong to say. And the reply I got was in return was saying, yes, thank you for being respectful, but I was born into Israel. I was, this is my, like, I I don't have a choice. This is what I was born into, so I have to support Israel. Which I replied saying that's completely disgusting way to go on it. Like, because I don't agree with that. Like, if I would never support a country that I live in, because if they're doing something wrong, by saying that, I was born here, so I have to support that, which is wrong. Which is like, it's like you also turn yourself blind to the, like, blind, and say that just because this is my country, you have to sit there and support that, which is completely wrong way to go on it. Like, in no way, if you're human, don't support genocide, oppression in any way. Like, no matter what it is, because innocent women and children are being killed. Because if that was happening to, like I say, each and one of us, we would not be supporting that in any way. We don't wish something on other people that you don't wish on yourself. And that's the way I just want to go on it. I just want to say, I hope you find this video important, like, and you're educated from this video, because this video is just me, like, just wanted to make a video, keep sharing, keep supporting. But apart from this, I just want to say, hope you share this video, like, share, subscribe, because most of it, I just want to get this video as much awareness as I can, not caring about the views, just as much awareness as I can between the people. But apart from that, thank you for watching. And also, again, be leaving links that we could donate for Palestinians getting meals and getting shelter, which I just want to thank you for watching. Please share this video and keep supporting Palestine. Thank you.